As many of you are aware, I am a firm believer that we're all born into this life with our own personal soul path. That is, experiences that we were meant to share and feel in our life here today and on this earth. It's a predetermined list of things that we need to do to enhance our soul and to learn the mysteries of the universe. Some of us have chosen a charm life where everything comes to us that we want, and we experience all the good things in life. Other of us take the more challenged route, and we feel the pains, and loss of loved ones, bad relationships, things that just don't seem to go right. These are things that help us grow as a soul. Neither one is right or wrong. It's what we want to experience in our life here. Stephen, however, lived a completely different life. He was a rare soul. The kind that only comes around once in a blue moon, once in every 2 blue moons. While on the surface he had physical disabilities and challenges that we don't have, they were actually his greatest attribute because he was missing the one disability we are all afflicted with, and that's an ego. He wasn't concerned about himself, he was concerned about all of us as one people, one unit. And he wasn't here to serve his own personal soul path. He was here to guide us all with ours. He touched us and he imprinted on our souls, and he let us know what we're supposed to be doing. We're all chosen to be born at this particular time because it's an amazing time in our history. We're learning about science and religion and how it's all merging together. And Stephen is one of those rare people that some of us call a crystal child. He was born here not to teach, not to preach, but to show and lead by example of who we can be as a people and where we're progressing. A lot of people say that people who are artistic are vibrating on a different frequency and they're connected to spirituality in a way that we never are. And Stephen was connected on everything that's heart, body, mind, and soul. His body is, our bodies are the glue. It's what connects us to this physical world. It's our soul comes through our body to experience this life in this world. And, too many of us lose that every day. We go around instead of enjoying the beauty of life and how beautiful this world is and how amazing it is. We get caught up in our head. What's our next thing in job? What that person did to us last week that we can't get over, and all that stuff. Stephen didn't experience any of that stuff. He was all about living in the moment, seeing beauty in everything he touched, he saw, he ate. And yes, the sensation of food was his connection to his body. And he made it very clear to us all that that's something that we need to enjoy. Get out of your head, don't worry about that stuff. Here's something great, feel the sensation. Connect with your body, connect with the world. Stop and smell the roses. And say to us every day, hey, stop thinking about that stuff. We're going to have pork chops on Thursday. And that wasn't good enough. And you can't enjoy that. He'd say, okay, well, forget about that Friday, it's spaghetti and meatballs. And he kept pounding in our head. Not because he wanted to be repetitive, but he wanted us to understand that message. And we kept saying, okay, yes, Stephen, that's whatever. And then we go off and think about whatever we want. But think about it. He was trying to tell us to connect with what was beautiful in this world. Ryan Cook's Aunt Kelly, she wrote a beautiful candle on the obituary. It says, I always look forward to seeing Stephen at family gatherings. We always had great conversations about food and the beauty of the day. That's what Stephen was. It was about the beauty of the day, letting us know that, letting us connect with our body and the world. The heart is what connects it, and it's your soul, and it's what puts out everything of who you are to the world and connects you with all that. And Stephen's was the purest anyone I've ever known. He never had a bad feeling about anyone. He never judged. He was never jealous. He always forgave those who crossed him, even no matter how bad it was. He was always giving. He always knew exactly what to give because he had that heart-to-heart connection with everybody, whether it was a gift or just being there when you needed him to be there. because of that great heart, that he, in his wisdom and his connection, gave the greatest gift any man can ever give, life. He gave his organ, he gave his heart, so somebody else can experience a life with that. So, I don't know if, it's something I just realized while we're doing this. People who donate their organs, it's the heart is not something that really is given out. It needs to be a specific set of circumstances that happen before you can donate your heart. It needs to still be beating and pumping and everything. And there's 3,500 heart transplants that need to happen on a daily basis on any given day, and only 2,200 that are available a year. So it's a very rare gift. It's a very rare person who has that ability that can give something. Stephen was that person. Finally, the spirituality of the mind, the connection with the universe, is what Stephen was all about. And he had that connection with everybody. There were no lines, no boundaries set. He wasn't about himself. It was all about my soul is your soul, is all our souls. We're all connected. He didn't have the fears that we have of meeting somebody you don't know. He sees them and he's like, okay, I'm him, he's me. We're connected. And he wouldn't make that obvious. He'd be in a ball game or in an auditorium with thousands of people, and you see that person in the blue shirt all the way back there. He'd be, hey, how you doing? And if they didn't respond to him, he'd keep saying it because he wanted to have that connection, so he knew who they were and they knew who he was. Seeing everybody turn out yesterday and today, hearing the stories that they had, I realized that he did touch their heart. He did make an imprint on their souls. He did everything he was here to do. And it's those shooting stars that shine the brightest, and they fade out faster than the other ones. But they leave the biggest, lasting impression on everybody. Our family friend Bill wrote something that touched me. He said, of all the souls I have encountered, Stephen was the most pure. It remains an irony that a man deemed by society to lack social grace had probably the most grace of all. He bestowed favors on everybody. Honored. Bill was honored to be one of the few that, it was an honor to be with Stephen. Just to see how pure the